Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good next Huda. We are from Group 4. My name is Nazir Pertama and my friend are Ketut Sridara and Halila Tunisa. Di sini kami ingin menjelaskan tentang our project. Jadi untuk project kami adalah integrasi empat model yaitu tiga model statistik klasik dan satu model machine learning. Dan untuk datasetnya kami ambil dia pada tahun 2021 sampai 2024, provinsi, dan ya beberapa fitur, sir. Oke. And then for the code, simple linear regression, bisa dijelaskan oleh Halil Tunisa.
So I'm going to explain about the analysis of the relationship between Human Development Index or HDI and the poverty rates. The first, we look at the data set. There are many columns, but we focus on two, which is HDI and poverty rates in March. And then we do the pre-processing by cleaning column names, and also after that, we select regression variable and convert the comma decimal into numeric. After that, we check the missing value. As we can see, there is no the missing value. And then we do the descriptive statistic, and we can see the count, mean, STD, and so on. After that, we can see the histogram distribution and also the scatter plot, which is the relationship of indeks pembangunan manusia and presentasi penduduk miskin. After that, we can see the correlation of analysis. And then we doing the outlier detection by this Z-score and also the box plot. And then we build the linear regression. The first one is by original data. And then we can see the evaluate and also the regression line plot here. And the interpretation of this simple linear regression by original data is higher HDI is associated with lower poverty rates. After that, we do the linear regression without outlier. The first is we have to remove the outlier first, and then we train the model, and we can see the evaluate of the model. And then we can see the regression line plot. And then the interpretation is same with before, which is higher human development index is associated with lower poverty rates. And we can see the comparison summary of the models, which is the confident is more moderate and the intercept MSE, RMSE, MAE, and is decreases and R square is increases. So we can conclude the removing outlier makes the HDI poverty relationship clearer and prediction more reliable. And we can see the linear regression, and also we can conclude that based on the analysis, improving the Human Development Index or HDI has a significant effect on reducing poverty rates. Therefore, the government should focus policies on and changing the component of HDI. And then we can move to multiple linear regression.
Okay, multiple linear regression will be explained by me. So as we can see, we load the data, scroll, and doing some pre-processing like cleaning the data and doing distribution to see the data, normalize the value, and we calculate the mean, and then doing logarithm to make it more normalized. And then we can see the relationship between the variables we choose, which is the mean TEPK and the HDI and then the TPLK. And then we see there is a scatter 3D plot to scroll again. Okay, you can see the relationship in 3D space. And then scroll. We split the data into test and training, and we can see the score MSA. Atas sedikit, atas dikit. Okay, the MSA, MIA, which is pretty smooth, and the model could explain about 55% regarding the variable. And then there is some statistic value like the F statistic, which is lower than the alpha value, means that the variable is statistically different. And then bawah lagi, bawah. Okay, we can see the regression plan in 3D and which is 2D, and then lower. And then we can see the prediction and the actual, which we can see the model predicts more above the actual poverty, meaning the model kind of underestimate the poverty rate. Yang bawah. As we can see from the residual predictive, there is no plotting very clear, and there is the residual kind of make the normal distribution, meaning the model is good at catching the residual in normal, so there is no feature that really impact, uh, really weird that make the model uh, make weird like something that like that. Okay.
Oke, next we move to polynomial regression. Alright, ke bawah. Di sini kita cek-cek dulu EDA-nya dan sebagainya. Bisa ke bawah lagi. Agak atas tadi. Nah ini, adalah pre-processingnya. Jadi first I will explain about our dataset. Jadi sebenarnya dataset kami itu tentunya kalau misal di BPS provinsi itu ada yang kosong, sir. Jadi contoh misal IPM Papua pada tahun 2023 itu misalnya kosong. Nah itu kami imputasi memakai imputasi manual. Jadi kami isi dari Papua tahun 2022. Jadi tidak bias, sir, karena mengisi dengan value provinsi sebelumnya, tahun sebelumnya, masing-masing provinsinya. Jadi tidak memakai dari nasional, nilai nasional, MEA nasional atau sebagainya. Di sini ada distribusi persentase penduduk miskinnya, dan correction of the feature, and then ya bawah, coba ya bawah ini ya just EDA, and then this is agak atasan, the insight of the EDA is top 5 agak atas. Nah, top 5 provinsi with uh, poverty rate highest. Yang pertama ada ini agak bawah. Ada Papua, Papua Barat, Maluku, Gorontalo dan sebagainya. Bawah lagi. Then this is for the modeling. Ah, Oke, from the modeling agak atas. Nah, tadi evaluasi metriknya. Nah, agak atas dikit. Nah, oke. For the root mean square error, we got 0.4, and for the elsewhere 0.78. Jadi di sini dijelaskan bahwa elsewhere-nya itu 0,78, artinya untuk varians dari from the variable y itu bisa dijelaskan oleh fitur x sebesar 0,78. Oke, baik, lanjut. Oke, di sini hasilnya dan plotnya actual phase prediction dan oke. Lanjut ke Exibus. Jadi tiga model statistik sudah dijelaskan. Jadi langsung ke ini tadi yang hasil actual versus prediction-nya. Nah, di sini untuk Exibus regresi itu Exibus regresinya kita mendapatkan 0,96 untuk R square-nya. Bisa. Jadi untuk kesimpulannya dari bisa ke laporan paling akhir untuk conclusion-nya. Nah, conclusion di sini adalah di tabelnya. Nah, conclusion di sini adalah model-model klasik statistik masih belum bisa menandingi untuk model machine learning untuk di R square-nya, dan ya butuh optimasi lebih untuk model statistik dapat lebih besar daripada model machine learning. Nah, oke, thank you. This is from our group. Thank you so much, sir. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ya aku ngebut banget loh, woi.